On to Pool 2 for today's draw, starting with Mexico. Now, they qualified in their last match as second placed in the CONCACAF qualifiers. The perennial underachievers, then 2010 finalists, the Netherlands, Ruben's country, are also there. Christian Eriksen returns to the field to play for Denmark after his tragic events last year on the field in the Euros. And we'll notice that for the first time in a long time, Germany are not in the top seeds going into an international tournament. And of course, that means we could immediately see a potential group of death scenario where they are involved. Two times champions Uruguay, well, they also, the first ever World Cup hosts in 1930 are also there. Swiss will hope to build on their brilliant Euro 2020 run where they knocked out France. And then it's the up-and-coming USA team full of star-studded players, young guys like Christian Pulisic, Serginho Dest, these guys, Gio Reyna, even Borussia Dortmund. Guys, these are quality players for the USA. So very interesting to see how they can come through. And then finally, last but not least, 2018 finalists Croatia. So we don't know what they're going to do with an aging squad. Luka Modric, Mario Mandzukic is already out. Ivan Rakitic also, that midfield fulcrum. Any teams here, I'll start with you, Ruben. Any teams here that you feel the top place teams in pot 1 will not be wanting to face?
Yeah, Germany, and well, I'm biased, but I would say the Dutch as well. I think that there's something interesting going on in the Netherlands right now with all those, especially good defenders. Louis van Gaal is building a team. He still has now 9 months. It's getting better and better and better. I think the Dutch, well, you can't call them the dark horses, but they have a real card to play. I think that those two teams, they don't want to play. Probably Denmark or Croatia would be an easier pick. Uruguay is an interesting team, in fact, because they were really bad. They switched the manager, and since then they have become quite interesting to watch. So I'm also looking forward to see how
we saw that Luis Suarez bicycle kick in the final qualifier.
Yeah,
I mean, they're finally finding that flair again.
And Valverde, it's a fantastic player. So yeah, Uruguay, why not? Mexico were impressive in the group stages in Russia, so maybe they can build on that. And you talked about the USA, so there's a lot of interesting teams in this second pot.
Speaking of the USA, Jordan, I saw you nodding your head there, just in terms of that fresh, now youthful look. They really could take world football to the next level, at least themselves. Are you excited? I mean, is that a standout name for you in terms of that seeding?
Yes, I'm looking at USA and Mexico. They will be co-hosting with Canada the next World Cup in the real world, like 48 teams. So the team, they're doing well. Pulisic and Dest in Barcelona has been something else. Oh my God. I'll go with, I'm a Chelsea fan, so Pulisic, there's a name we call him in Nigeria, we say the Golden Boy. So I see him leading this team, probably cause some damage with the pot 1 teams, and maybe they'll probably go all the way to the finals, who knows.
So USA, a team to avoid then?
They are. For me, I will go USA, then maybe Germany after USA.
Do you think Germany still has that cohesion that we saw, at least in the 2014 World Cup? Obviously, they lost it, and Joachim Löw, he's gone out now. We've got a brilliant coaching setup now, which has just emerged through Hansi Flick. But do you think Germany can now reach those same heights as 2014?
It will be difficult for Germany to replicate that, considering what they are going through. Hansi Flick is doing a great job, but looking at some of their games, I mean, they lost to North Macedonia, and you will see that they're still trying to get their feet, and it will be difficult for them because now everything is normal. Like we've got the underdogs. Everybody's there to win the game. So I think it will be difficult for Germany to replicate what they did in 2014.
Precisely there, North Macedonia absolutely taking some names along the way to the qualification process. It's almost a pity, well, it really is a pity that we don't get to see them this time out, but certainly they'll come out with their heads held high.